Ready?
Sink or float! Sink or float! Sink or float!
When he arrived to the destination.
There's no way.
It's sick! Wait.
It's too wet, bro.
Yeah, Thank you for watching JKC TV. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
The Bible has many moms that made sacrifices to keep their children and families safe by trusting and listening to God. Today we will be learning about a mom whose prayers were answered because she trusted and listened to God. Her name is Jochebed. Let us learn more about her brave and selfless act to protect her son Moses.
Moses was a descendant of Joseph's brother Levi. So, a new Pharaoh came into power and didn't know what Joseph has done. A fun fact about the Pharaoh, he was afraid of Israelites because there were so many of them in Egypt. So, he thought of a plan to make all the Israelites slaves. But thanks to the grace of God, it didn't work. The Israelites still grew in numbers and in strength. So, the Pharaoh decided to make this new rule, that no Israelite boy was allowed to stay in Egypt. So, Moses was born, and his mother believed that he was a special baby, so she kept him hidden. When she could no longer keep him hidden, she made a basket for him, put him in the basket, and put him in the Nile River near the reeds. Moses' older sister stayed and watched to see what would happen. Soon, the Pharaoh's daughter came down and saw the basket, so she told her servant to get it. She then realized that there's a baby in the basket where the princess adopted him. So here's Moses. Wasn't supposed to live, but he lived in the Pharaoh's palace where God was preparing him for such a great destiny that was just beginning to unfold.
This is Sink or Float.
Sink or float! Sink or float! Sink or float!
Sink or float. Sink or float. Sink or float. Sink or float. Sink or float.
So today, we have some items, and we're gonna see if we can guess if they're gonna sink or if they're gonna float.
All right, so we dyed the water yellow so we could see. All right, you guys, so we have our predictions.
I think it's gonna sink. I think this thingy is a very sinking type of thing. Anything with an interior that has a hole opening to the interior
Listen to the
is
scientists.
going to sink. But if you put it into the water, this is going to start sinking. It's going to start filling up with water, which will start to weigh it down. If you put it sideways and try to make it float like this end will start to pick up with water, get heavier, and start to float down.
All right,
you switch it the other way, same thing happens, bro.
You're gonna
It's
fill up with
going to
water.
sink.
We are going to test your hypothesis. Let's do it.
Sink or float! Sink or float! Sink or float!
Sink or float! Sink or float! Sink or float!
It sank. It sank.
Wait,
Wait, no,
But
push
it's-
and see if it bounces back.
it's leaning.
Like push.
That definitely sank. It
It's
sank.
it sank.
Yeah, it sank.
All right, you
What did I
guys.
say?
The
Alien.
verdict
What did
is
I say? I'm
it
the
sank,
scientist.
you guys.
Very sinky.
What about the chalk? The chalk?
No, the trunk's gonna sink.
Chalk's gonna sink.
Chalk's definitely gonna sink. Actually,
It's like has rocks and minerals and stuff.
What do you think, Ariana?
Right,
The
though.
chalk.
The chalk?
Sink or float?
Oh. I think it might sink.
I'm gonna go with float for the chalk. But I don't know. It's kind of a risky move, but I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
Because, you know, like the density, right? For something to sink, that's to be more dense than water, right? So I think this is more dense than water, you know, chemistry. Yeah. So I think it's gonna sink.
sink or float. Sink or float. Sink or float.
Sink or float! 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 Sink or float!
Sink.
Let's go! Let's go!
It really floated!
I said it!
Oh, wait,
I knew
There's no way.
Wait.
It's too wet, bro. It's
He
so
was
tough. Yeah, bro. It's
popping
gone.
off over there too.
He was really like so excited.
Yeah, so much water in there, bro.
No, it sank. It sank. I'm sorry. It didn't float. It just the water absorbed and it sank. I'm sorry.
Got the last guy.
Sink or float. Sink or float. Sink or float.
Sink or float.
Sink or float. Sink.
It sank.
It sank.
I thought it was, but the case will
There's
float.
probably a reason.
It's because of the hole.
It sank.
What's it?
The DVD.
This sunk?
Yeah.
No, okay, here's the thing.
But
We
the
put-
case will not sink.
Oh, now it has
Shut.
paint on it. That's sad.
No.
That's the
It
problem.
floated.
Oh, now it's floating.
Yeah.
So, do you think it depends on how we put it in the water?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you go like this,
If you
like this,
Okay.
it's gonna sink. But if you do
Oh.
like that, that'll detonate. Like if it obeys the waters.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole
Yeah.
thing.
No, it's sinking.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
No, got it. Wait, it's half
Look
in,
it.
half out. Look
It's
at that.
going in. Hold on. Let's see if it's gonna sink.
Should put this in a time lapse.
I know. We're definitely going to.
Oh no, it's straight up.
Now it's sinking.
No,
So it sinks.
hold on. So how you put it again? How you put it? You want to put it like this? No, second one. Just put it. How you want to do it? Like this? Now look. It's just sinking up for it again.
And
It's
if that
floating.
starts to take water, I swear to God.
Yeah, then it sinks. All right, that was good. All right, next.
Sink or float. 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 Sink or float.
Yes! It's floating. I told y'all.
It's sinking.
See, I told
It's
you.
floating.
It has to pass the push.
It's floating.
It floats.
I told y'all. What? Y'all want to listen? Y'all want to listen? I told y'all it was on float. No one wasn't hearing me. Thank you so much. Yep.
Wow.
Boom! It's not floating up anymore.
No, let it
See?
go and
Let
see.
go, let go.
Wow.
It's time to see the last thing, guys.
All
The
right.
last thing, is it the
Last
box?
thing is email. Email, ready?
Are we putting email in the
We
water?
gotta do the piece of paper.
They're gonna sink.
Is
Okay.
the piece of paper gonna float or sink?
Do you want me to? Do you want it crumpled or like?
So let's do it crumpled and then let's do it flat.
Sink or float. Sink or float.
Sink or float. Got it. Float. Floating.
It do the float.
Floating, guys.
It floats.
All right.
Once
What
it all gets wet.
if it's a straight piece of paper?
Let us.
So let's use this one.
All right.
Sink or float.
Straight
Wait.
paper.
I know. So
Sink or float.
it's gonna float in for like 2 seconds. Watch.
Once it get all wet, does it stay? Oh my god, look
Yo,
at
why
this.
it form a
shiny.
triangle?
Why look like
Why did it fall a triangle? That's bad.
Do you think once it gets all wet that it will sink or float?
Yes, it'll
No,
sink.
for the paper ball, I think it'll like
Wow, he
sink.
just switched it in.
No.
We kind of wanted to see if the paper can. Do you think we can get the paper to sink? What do we gotta do? We have to make it wet.
It is wet.
Wait,
Oh!
paper-
Is it gonna float back up?
Still
No.
floating.
It's
Look
going
at
back
that.
up. It's
Look
still-
at that. It's
Look,
still
it's not even
floating.
at the bottom yet.
Let's
It's not at the
go.
bottom yet.
So is it sink or float, people?
It's
floats.
float. Let's see who is paying attention. So first, I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. If you get them right, good job. If you don't, well, you don't get them right. First question is, what was the name of the baby? You got 10 seconds to answer. Well, if you got John, then you're wrong. If you got Abel, then you're wrong. But if you got Moses, you are correct. What did Moses' mom put Moses in the water? You got 10 seconds to answer. If you answered handbag, then you're wrong. If you answered bed, you're wrong. If you answered basket, then you're correct. Who saw Moses when he arrived to the destination? You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you answered farmer, then you're wrong. If you answered soldier, then you're wrong. But if you answered princess, then you're right.
I hope you guys enjoyed the game that we played earlier, Sink or Float. Listen.
God helped Moses' mother, Jochebed, to be smart when building the basket. She put something special around the basket to make sure Moses was safe. Did Moses' basket sink or float?
Moses' mother trusted, that the basket that she was lining with would float. When our parents do something, we have to trust their words of wisdom over our lives. So make sure you continue to honor your parents. Do as they instruct you to do. Follow their ways as they guide you through life.
Okay, let's bow our heads and pray. Dear Lord, I praise you and glorify you. I thank you so much for all the mothers in the world. I thank you for mothers like Jochebed that saved her son Moses. Thank you for all parents in the world, actually. Thank you that they're able to nurture us and help us survive in today's harsh environment. And I praise you and glorify you again, and amen.
Amen. Clap for your hand. Clap for your hand.
Thank you for watching JKC TV. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
So, do you think it's going to sink or swim? Sink or swim?
Sink or swim.
I mean, I was trying to wonder why no one was saying anything. Okay, sink or float. Whenever you're ready, Anae. Quiet on the set, please. Action.
Oh, wait. I'm not ready.
Okay,
I have to think about what I'm going to say.
go ahead, girl.
Go.
All right, so Jochebed, Jesus' mother, that's not his mother. That's a different mom. We're gonna do this again.
Yeah,
Practice.
Oh,
I said, I didn't know. I thought, ready, set? Okay, ready?
My voice hurts, so I'm not going to do that again. Sorry.
nothing when we do with these children's practice. The best shots are when they don't know I'm recording. A lot of the footage I get of y'all is when you don't know I'm recording. And it just ends up on the show. It's okay.